And hello, everyone, and welcome to Planet Herring. I'm Michael, and this is iRacing 2020 Season 1,
That's a new fastest lap for Johnston, 23.1.
Week 3. And this is the NASCAR Class A Fixed Series. And we did not get a chance to run this last week, I don't believe. But anyway, so we're getting ready for qualifying. So this is a fixed setup race. So one of the things I do really suggest for these kind of mid-sized tracks to the smaller size tracks with NASCAR, you don't really need to have the full range of steering here. There's really no point in it. Trying to turn your wheel enough to get those tires to bite properly is just a pain in the neck. So I actually have mine set way down about 540, which is about a turn and a half. Absolutely as much as you're possibly going to be doing. If you find you just really can't get it to do what everybody else is doing, that's one thing you can do. The other thing is that in your setup, there's very little to do. I usually bring this down to 10-1 on the smaller tracks, and then of course steering offset, I usually run this up to about 16. So no braking really. This is more of a finesse kind of thing. All right, so that's my setup for running this track. So again, we are at Iowa, and I always run the Camaro because I just like it that way. Low 23s are what I think we're shooting for here. So as usual, can't really set this thing up so you can see the dash. I don't know why the dash sits so low in these cars, but they do. Get everything set up here. No point in trying to burn off any fuel. It's just way too big anyway, so.
Pit exit's clear, don't cross the white line. We've got 2 laps to get the job done.
So let's just get it going. So this is the kind of track that will throw you out the back end if you do it too much throttle, so you have to watch out for that. I actually find that letting go of the throttle a little bit sooner than you would think.
P13, that lap time was 23.6.
All right, well, that's it.
P15, that lap was a 23.5.
Obviously do not have that figured out. Let's see what we're doing here. 23.4 and...
Bad luck, Michael. Take your time, start it back up and get back in the race.
Oh, there you go, 23 even. Kind of what I figured. So we're just a whole lot off, almost half a second off. So this might be one of those ones where you just don't do too well. Now I was doing 23 threes in practice, so it looks like I've got a possibility for a top 10 here. Looks like everything is in order. Well, anyway, yeah, there isn't much to really be said with regard to this. You can set these as much as possible. I mean, like I said, it just doesn't seem to make much sense to turn the wheel too much because you're not really not really having to worry too much about finesse. So play with those settings. That's probably the biggest single tip I can give you with regard to these types of tracks. And you know, really nothing to do with regard to downshifting or anything like that. Make sure you're not running any shift aids or anything like that for certain. Um, it does slow you down, believe it or not. Even if you don't do shifting, even on some of the bigger ovals, I don't know, I'm not sure why, but something with that auto clutch in iRacing. So we got 5 seconds left in qualifying, and looks like we got this is gonna be a
That's the
60
end of
lap
the session,
race,
P16.
and we are way back at the back of the pack. So we are absolutely going to be focusing on being consistent. So here's our, let's see, results starting grid way back in 16th place. And you have all these guys that I'm not sure why they didn't qualify. But here we go. All right, let's go ahead and take, there we go. Yeah, just to give you an idea what that looks like. I mean, you would think that the idea would be down here, but if I sit like that, I am just absolutely in the weeds there. And if I do it from the standpoint of driver height, I just can't see anything. So just, there we go. It's about right from where I'm at. Let's see that mirror over there. Yeah, don't like being at the back, but nothing much we can do about that because, well, got to go faster. But we'll see. This is a Class A license A license race, so we'll see how these guys go. Got to get my screens up here. I'm gonna watch out for that fuel. Come on, how much?
The track temp is 80 Fahrenheit, 60 laps. We need to follow car number 2.
Let's see, other thing to take note of course, is your car number, since a lot of people will refer to you by that. We're number 20.
29 that paint. Crazy.
I know, I like it. All right, let's keep an eye on the gas. All right, so way back in 16th, this is going to be an interesting race. Need to watch out for cold tires. Make sure we don't get caught on the turn with the back end stepping out on us. One to green.
Yeah, that is wild painting.
Here we go.
Get ready. Green, let's go, let's go.
low. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear low. Car low. Still there.
Dix, you keep blinking.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear low. Got a car on the inside. Inside clear. Car low. Clear
on the back.
inside.
Full course caution, be careful.
Those pumps will get you every time.
All right, well, there we go. About nearly 3 laps into it, and managed to work our way
We're under
through
caution.
the carnage
It's
there.
closed. Pace cars out. Line up single file behind car number 9.
Alrighty then.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
So where do we end up? We are now in 15th place. Looks like we only need 7.5 gallons of fuel to finish. Of course, we only did 2 laps. All right, well. Guess the real question is going to be, who's going to pit? I don't know that anybody will pit after 2 laps.
Is that a Truex scheme 22?
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Okay, so we're back to 2 to green.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
Looks like we got moved up here to 14th position somehow. Guess somebody pitted. I think we're going to get ready here to get 1 to green.
All right,
Outside
Michael, get ready.
line.
Race will resume at the end of this lap.
Definitely do not like those bumps. Seem like a dumb place for a bump, I'll have to say. Are you supposed to go around the bump?
Y'all gonna tighten up?
We'll stay in first gear for this one.
Green flag. P15.
Looks like we managed to get A bit of a jump there.
On the outside. You're clear high.
The leader has just done a 23.8. That's your
Not
quickest
sure what
lap.
happened there.
Fastest lap for Curtis, 23.4. The leader has just done a 23.2. The guy behind has just done a 23.5.
All right, let's just try to keep up with everybody now.
The car ahead is Adamson.
You've got a car low. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear inside. Car low.
15th place.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear inside.
Sixteenth place.
Sorry, 28, if I came up too much.
That lap time was 23.8. Be careful, we've got a full course caution.
All right, well, there we go again. 13 laps in the bucket. See where we ended up.
Next car's coming out of the pit.
We're under caution, pits are closed, the pace car is out, line up single file.
Looks like
We're in
we
car number 8.
absolutely don't need any gas. Can't imagine that we're going to use that much fuel. And let's try to keep an eye on whether or not we go for the
Pits are open.
tires. Like everybody's staying low.
The leader, Johnston, is pitting.
All right, so here we go. Everybody's hopping in for tires.
Watch your speed. Box in 1,060 feet.
I don't think I
Box
do.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
All right, getting tires, no fuel. Watch that speed. All right, there we go. So, don't know where we came out yet. It is
Pits are open.
generally advised that if everybody else takes tires, you take tires. It's probably well worth the trouble. Any positions you gain will almost certainly be lost almost immediately, and chances are someone who's a little overzealous on new tires will probably just take you out of the race. So, there you go for the tips and insights. finishing races is much better than crashing. It's also good practice to go in and out of the pits and see how you do. You do have to kind of hit those marks. And that is a skill in and of itself, folks. Don't think for a second that pulling into a parking space at speed is necessarily easy. All right, well, we got 2 to green, and we're on lap 17 now. And it looks like we're in 15th position. So almost a third of the way there. Just to recap, we are in the NASCAR Class A license fixed setup race. This week is week 3 of 2020 season 1, and we are at Iowa. Getting ready to go green from the latest caution.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
So being in 15th probably will end up being on the
Green,
inside.
next time by.
Go ahead and clear that out. Inside line, catch the 2 car. All right, so here we go. Had a pretty decent restart last time around. Ended up still losing a couple of positions. Just need to focus on not spinning out of the turn, especially I believe it's turn 3 seems to be a tricky one. It might be turn 2. All right, here we go.
Green, 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 let's go.
Car high, you're clear outside.
P15.
You've got a car on the outside. Clear high.
Don't know how they managed to do that.
Thanks.
Here we go again.
Got a full course caution.
Oh.
Good God.
We think that more has gone off.
What the hell, dude? I was on the outside of you. You just ran me into the wall like I wasn't even there.
Okay, well, 1/3 of the way in, 3 cautions.
This car's just coming out of the pit.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car 25.
That
We're under caution. It's closed.
First turn.
Okay, well, I doubt we're going to have to stop for anything since we basically did a lap and a half.
Got tired of going.
Full course yellow, pits are open.
Plenty of fuel to finish
He's
this.
just really impatient for Watkins Glen.
Like, that car flung to the right super quick.
Okay, well, we continue to roll around. Looks like we're in 14th place now. A little bit more of this and keeping our nose
This week's
clean.
definitely been a mixed bag of very clean races and then races like this.
Okay, so still pacing. Ooh, come on, let's get on with it already. Yeah, even at this pace, it was
Pits are
such a
open.
short track. This is still kind of a pain in the neck. It looks like my fastest time so far has been a 23.5. So if you just happen to be watching this
Pits are
live,
open.
every single time I talk, he talks. I don't get it. But as I was saying, if you just happen to be watching us live at the moment, this is December 26th, 2019, day after Christmas. Hope you had a good one. And the RM Solo group is going to be doing a fun run in a set of courses
Pace
tonight.
car is out. Pits are closed.
We'll be streaming that 8 p.m. Hopefully we'll be doing pretty good because I have not driven Assetto Corsa in quite some time. Never was really one of my favorite sims. A lot of people love it. I guess every sim's a give and take. People don't like iRacing, although I personally, out of all the sims I've driven, iRacing is my personal favorite. Not necessarily because the graphics are the greatest, but honestly, it is the most consistent. It is also seemingly the only one that does not have idiots designing the menu structure. My personal opinion.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Race will resume at the end
All
of this
right,
lap.
so we are outside line here. Always tricky with the outside line because you never know what people are going to do. Luckily, most of the hassle has occurred in places where we can get through with enough notice. So here we go again, getting ready for the restart. Come on, let's tighten it up, boys.
Green flag, we're racing.
Anything.
P16.
Car low. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear inside.
Okay, so far, good restart.
Your lap time was 23.6.
There's a car on your inside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
B17. Full course caution.
Sorry about that one.
Always right when you start getting your momentum going.
And that was me. I screwed up a little bit into the one.
Pace car is out. Line up single file behind car number 4. We're under caution. Pits are closed.
Okay, so now we are at the halfway point, lap 30, going into lap 31. We are in. Whew, did we fall back to 17th?
All right, Michael. Halfway home. Fuel's
Nope.
good.
16th.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Really kind of a give and take with this. Pretty much holding her right where we started.
The leader's pitting now. Watch your speed limit in the pits. Box in 1,060 feet.
Okay, so we are. Oops, crap. We are going to get a penalty.
Box in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Box now.
I would not be the least bit surprised if we do not get a stop and go or a drive-through penalty, because we did exceed the speed limit. That's one thing I absolutely hate on these cars. I wouldn't be surprised. We definitely lost spaces on there. So
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
well, it looks like we may have lucked out. Usually by now we would have already received the penalty. So that's good. Yeah, that's the one thing about the stock cars. They do not have pit speed limiters, which is kind of annoying considering that you're trying to go the right speed and trying to drive at the same time. It's yeah. Just one more thing, I guess, lends to the realism. So we're pacing, and if this is accurate, we fell way back. Let's see what this thing says when we pass the line here. Well, we dropped 2 spaces, unfortunately. And we're on the even side, which means we'll be on the outside again. That's always wonderful. So Mr. 15 over here has gotten a bit of damage on the rear. Scuffed the wall a few times. Great.
Pits are open. Pace car's in this lap.
Alright, so we are on lap 35, 1 to green. Way back in 18th place. 9th row. And getting ready for the restart here.
Green, green, green.
Clear low. Inside.
18th.
Still there. Hold your line. We're going 3 wide. You on the outside. Hold your line. Car inside. Clear low. Inside. Inside clear.
P17.
You've got a car low. Clear low. Inside. Hold your line. You're clear inside.
Sixteenth place. That last lap was a 23.6. We've got a full course caution. Watch out.
Oh, okay.
Pace car is out. Line up single
What
file
is a green
behind car
flag
number
run?
23. We're under caution. Pit's closed.
Something we could only dream of.
Evidently, it's about 3 laps.
It's funny, 2 races ago I ran, we only had 2 cautions the whole race, one not coming until like lap 50 something.
Full course yellow. Pits are open.
Last one only had about 2 or 3 maybe.
Okay, so we're almost 2/3 of the way through.
Almost lost it myself going to turn 1 right there.
So it looks like we have actually managed a 23.4. Would actually be nice if 23 could maintain a constant speed.
Pits are open.
But we're back up into 15th now, which means we're going to be on the inside, hopefully. Yeah, I always hate pacing with someone who's
There's some
just
sort of different point system for incidents now.
back and forth and back and forth. Only need 3 gallons of fuel to finish,
Pits are
and
open.
we have 13 gallons left.
What do you
So
mean?
And it says like 17x is a penalty, 25x is a DQ, where I thought used to 17x was a DQ.
Anything between 17 and 25 is a time penalty now.
Pace car is out. Pits are closed.
I think 17 now gives you a drive-through or a lap down penalty or something like that.
Gotcha. Have they changed how the incidents affect safety rating or no?
No, they still affect them the same as before.
Gotcha, thanks.
Okay, so we are 2 to green, heading up to lap 43 here.
So you can get 25 X's in this race and get DQ'd?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, that's too much.
I could understand changing it if you wanted to change, like, the weight of it on your SR.
Okay, Michael, get ready. Race will resume at the end of this lap.
If you have an A license and you somehow rack up 25 incidents in a race, I think you should demote it all the way back to D class.
Yeah, no doubt.
Inside line, stay behind the 12 car.
Man, who takes a line to rack up 25 incident points?
I could see it at Bristol or Martinsville.
I don't even want to think about Bristol coming up.
All right, so here we go on the restart, folks.
Green flag.
Got a car high.
17th place.
Still there. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
Okay, Michael, the next car is Callahan.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. 3 wide, you're down low. Car high. You're clear outside. Outside, you're in the middle. Clear outside, on the outside. Hold your line.
Okay, well,
Hold your line. Clear all round.
let's try this a different way.
20th place.
Car high.
22.9 ain't too bad for old tires.
Hold your line. Clear high. Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high.
Well, that was a 23.8.
Apparently high is better for me. Can't believe we went all the way down to 20th.
That was a 23.6.
Got a car on the inside. Clear inside. Inside. Still there. Still there.
P20.
Hold your line. Clear low. Car inside. You're clear inside. Car low.
P21. That lap time was 24.0.
Clear inside.
Oh man, geez.
The gap behind is now 1.2.
Car high. Still there. Clear high.
We'll start stuttering now.
You've just done a 24.1. The guy in front is Callahan, 21st. Your lap time was at 24.1.
Car high. Hold your line. Hold your line. You're clear outside.
Oh, geez, why am I getting beat the hell up with this thing?
Car outside. Still there. You're clear outside.
Your last lap time was at 24.0. Come on, Michael. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Apparently, I don't know the passing strategy on this track.
Two laps left. White flag, one more to go. You've just done a 24.1.
You've got a car on the
my
outside.
God, what a race.
Hold your line.
That was an amazing
Hold your
race
line.
to watch back here. Great race, one, two, right there.
Hold your line.
That is
Clear outside.
the hardest I've ever drove and
B21.
won.
Okay, it's
I know
over.
I'm quoting Mark Martin, but it's true. Holy hell. That was awesome.
All right, well, way back
Great race,
in
you guys.
21st
That was
race.
awesome at the end right there.
Hey, one, I think it'd be alright if I could just stay away from you. I hit you twice, sorry.
Nice job, 12. That was fun racing with you, man.
Look out for the pit speed limit. Box in 1,060 feet.
Fireworks are cool.
All
That was
right,
incredible.
well,
Box in 5.
Great race
4,
over. I was racing there towards
3,
the end right there.
2,
I think it was a 22
1.
or 11 car.
Box now.
William, if you're still here, I really appreciate you racing me clean, too, because you could have junked me at any point, but you didn't.
all right.
Tried so bad. I don't understand how he held off that much with 2 tires.
I'll be honest, my confidence just built up over the race. I just started putting the throttle down sooner in the corner, praying it wouldn't snap around on me.
All right, well, there we
I
go.
couldn't get anything done in that inside lane.
Let's just mute all that commentary. So there you go, folks. Probably need some more practice to see that, or I ended up in the upper split because there were quite a few people in here. This was a pretty good race. I mean, it still ended up, well, we're in the bottom third, so might end up doing a redux on this race if I can get some more practice time in. Other than that, I think I will call it on this. There's not much, I don't think, as far as analysis we can do. The absolute fastest lap time, I think, Let's just pick one of the leaders there, Mr. Braden. And his fast lap was in the race, lots of cautions, of course. His fastest lap was a 22.9. And we can take a quick look at this. And so I think you look at this, and basically he drives basically to that light, lets it go, gets back on it, and stays up against the wall and drives to the mark on the wall. Don't know if that mark stays there all the time. So on the back stretch, he drives almost to the light, lets go, stays pretty much on the line. Is past that light, almost to that light, a little about 2/3 of the way, and then dives down. So maybe that's just maybe that's what I'm missing there for a 22.9. Let's pause that. So if we look at this, 22.9 was his fast lap, and where am I? Oh my goodness, way down here. So my fast lap in all of that during the race actually came very early, well, about halfway. 23.4. So honestly, not like, what, half a second off? 0.4 of a second off? I mean, we are not talking about vast differences here. We're just talking about being able to do it consistently. So if you look at my fast lap, about that same mark on the wall, staying a little high, honestly. So as we can see, my fastest laps were pretty much staying in the second lane. So I'm thinking that's probably the way to go there if I'm going to do a redux on this race. Pretty much the high line. I think that low line requires way too much slowing down. You certainly can't pass somebody that way. And pretty much, I think the way to pass is to get on somebody's outside and just make them stay down there. Because that seemed to be how they were doing it. Because when I was doing it right, that's how that went. So, all right. Well, I think we'll call this one an evening. We are at the... Ooh, it's dinner time, folks. It's dinner time. So anyway, thanks for watching. And whether you're watching this live or you're going to be watching later, hopefully you learned something from all of this. And if so, great. Please like, please subscribe. As will be said once again, as always, here's the end card. Hey guys, Michael here. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, go ahead and click that like button. Click on the Planet Herring logo to subscribe to the channel. Let us know what you think about the video in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope to see you again soon.